These newborns have a mind of their own. They just want to sleep. They want to relax. They want to chill. They want to eat and poop. That is all they signed up for. I mean, and of course, they're so cute. You can't even disturb them. Then at night, when is the real time to sleep? I mean, why are you awake at night? Hey, lovelies. Come, let's gather here and talk about something. Let's speak on the topic of sleep training babies. Ever heard of such a thing? Guys, in all my years of singlehood, before I became a mom, I never heard of the term sleep training babies. Like, I have so many questions. Like, how? Why? And if you're as curious as I am, hop on board. Let's talk more on this. Sleep training is timing a baby's nap time and their sleep time to ensure you pattern their sleep, making sure they feed more during the day and sleep more at night. That's what I've gathered, ladies and gentlemen. And we know that newborns, they tend to sleep more during the day. I mean, I just find it very strange when they are born into this world. It's like, you're born, you're welcome. At least get to know your environment. People have come to visit you, to celebrate with you, like, welcome, baby. You look at their faces and, greet them. But no, these newborns have a mind of their own. They just want to sleep. They want to relax. They want to chill. They want to eat and poop. That is all they signed up for.
Ouch!
I mean, and of course, they're so cute. You can't even disturb them. Then at night, when is the real time to sleep? I mean, why are you awake at night? Why? It is when they are awake. Wide awake, they want to play, they want to discuss with their mom, they want to recognize their mom's face, note every single thing on the planet. I mean, it could be a lot for new moms, especially a first-time mom. I get it. So I understand where the whole concept of sleep training babies, where it came from. I'm pretty sure someone came up with the idea. But when you think about it, does it really make any sense? I mean, if it's not a circus, it's not an animal, why are you sleep training a baby? That's a whole human being. I would never really understand how it makes sense to sleep train a baby. Let me share this experience with you guys. One time I went to visit a fellow mom. She's a new mom, like myself. That was not last year, 2 years ago. And so we went to visit her. Her baby was in the cot sleeping, and then the baby woke up and started crying. And I was like, oh, the baby's crying. Maybe she's hungry. Come and breastfeed her or give her a bottle or something. And she was like, no, we don't do that here. It took me a moment to register what she said. Like, hello, what do you mean you don't do that here? That's it. Your baby is like a week old. You have to pick her up. She's crying. She's like, no, we have to, time her, make sure she understands that, sleep time is sleep time, feeding time is feeding time. So when she cries like that, we just leave her. She will just cry it out and she will rest. Ladies and gentlemen, I was shocked because, I mean, I'm not here, I'm not downgrading any mom. Every mom and parents with their style of parenting. But I'm just saying, for me, that was a shock. It came as a shock for me because I've never once heard it before. So I guess she didn't even understand what she was talking about with sleep training. But that was the perfect example of sleep training your child. Because I would never understand how a mom would tell me your baby is crying and you want to pick her up. You're trying to pattern her to know when to sleep, when to cry, when to nap. Did you not just hear me say that these newborns have a mind of their own? I mean, how are you a mom and your child is crying and you are not just having goosebumps all over? Like, you're not dashing to pick her up, you're not dashing to hold her, to give her what she wants, to give her anything she wants, everything she wants. Guys, I'm sorry, I know I'm overacting. I need to calm down, but I just find it very surprising. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you sleep training your child? That's your child. Do not suppress your motherly instincts. I mean, God put it there for a reason. These babies can't talk. They can't communicate what they want. Toddlers find it hard to communicate, not to even think of newborns that can't even say A or B. And you expect your child to be able to tell you what they want, when they want. That's not possible now. God gave us that motherly instinct for a reason. When your child is crying, pick that baby up. I don't even know how to explain it. So it felt like very weird when she was telling me that. I was like, in my mind, I was like, hello, in my house? We don't do that over here. We pick that baby up. We do. I mean, and then there's other people that think that, if you always pick up your baby when your baby cries, you are encouraging that child to become very clingy. It's a thing that people say. To be very honest, I don't know how true this statement is. Do I have a clingy baby? Yes, I do. But do I think that's because I always picked her up when she was a newborn? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows, right? There are no clear statistics to show that, picking up your baby often makes the baby clingy or not. So I vote to disagree that, picking up your baby every time they cry or they want you makes the baby very clingy. I guess maybe that's what encourages some people to sleep train their baby. Still, it doesn't make any sense to me. I picked up my baby a whole lot when she was a newborn, an infant. Is she clingy? Well, yes, she is. And I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Nobody said parenting was going to be easy, right? It's a whole sacrifice, if I'm being very honest. It's a whole sacrifice. So we sacrifice for the greater good of our young ones, of our little babies, because they have our whole heart. So I don't know about you, but I would never take the advice of someone telling me to sleep train my baby, pattern the baby to sleep so time, nap so time, eat so time. Like, it's not a military regime. Let's calm down small. Cry, no, they keep picking. Let the baby cry. He will cry himself to sleep. These are some of the common phrases that we've often heard in these parts in my country, Africa, Nigeria, especially from a typical Nigerian mom, right? But, ladies and gentlemen, as for me and my household, and me personally, I will not let my baby cry. My baby's crying, I'm dashing to her. I am running to her. I am leaping to her. I am jumping to where she is. Where are you? What do you want? I'm holding you. Hold me to what do you want? Tell me. That's me. Okay? So I'm not like downplaying anybody's parental style. I'm just saying that that's what I'm going to do. And I know they say cry, no, they keep picking. But it injures my heart when my baby cries so much, when she screams for me, when I know I can't give her what she wants, and I know what she wants is me. So why should I let her cry? It doesn't make any sense. So yes, when my toddler was a newborn, she cried a lot. I picked her up. My mom will always say this thing, that when she came to do Omugwo for me, that my baby showed her Pepe. As a matter of fact, she showed the entire household Pepe. And it's very true, because she would cry a lot. She would want to be held 24/7. And I indulged her. I did. And of course, this is very common for first-time moms. It's hard to separate us from our babies. If you know what I mean, you know, right? So, but jokes apart, guys, sleep training babies is a no-no for me. I don't know about you, but it doesn't make any sense. I just feel like 200, 300 years ago, our ancestors, they did not indulge in anything called sleep training. They followed their motherly instincts, right? To hold their child, to nurse their child, to hold their child. God gave you hands for a reason. Hold the baby now. Don't you just, does it not enjoy your heart when your child is crying? Get us, they do me, pardon my pidgin, but I just need to share that, guys. So I just feel like this, our day and age, our generation, there are so many things that they now refine and remodify, and they tell you need to sleep train your baby, do this and that. They use big English and grammar for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not let anybody confuse you. Do not follow the trend of, it's a thing. You have to sleep train your baby. Let them know, that night time is for sleep. So if they want to wake up and feed, you have to deny them that access. That doesn't make any sense. These are babies that don't understand. They cannot even regulate their own emotions. I said earlier, I'm not downplaying anybody's parental style. But I just feel like if you're a mom and a parent, you should not take everybody's advice, right, at surface level. Do your own research. Do your findings. Discover things yourself. Go and dig. Ask questions. Why this? Why that? Because every child is different. Very, very different, of course. So ask questions and find out stuff, and I built a habit over time of, doing research, finding out or following some certain pages that talk about child development, motherhood, womanhood. And there's one time I stumbled on a video of a pediatrician, the doctor. He was saying something very profound, and he said something that when a mother suppresses her motherly instincts and leaves her baby to cry himself to sleep 1 night, 2 nights, 3, 4 days, just continually trying to create a pattern. Of course, over time, the baby will just adjust and cry himself to sleep. Not because, you've succeeded, and you yourself, you'll be rejoicing, finally, yes, I've done it. I knew I was going to succeed. No, you don't know the harm you've caused. I'm not trying to put fear in your mind, but then again, the doctor said something very, very important. He said the baby's cortisol levels begins to spike in their brain. And what is cortisol? It is stress hormone. And this is a hormone that regulates certain very important functions in the baby's body, in the baby's brain. So once the stress hormone spikes, it's like the baby's brain is saying, oh, fire in the mountain, fire in the mountain. You know what? Let's calm down and just quench this fire. So the baby just cries himself to sleep, and okay, that's all. Gets used to crying himself to sleep just so that he can relax his brain. But it's not even a good thing, because the doctor said that this begins to harm that child's brain development if there's a continuous cortisol spike. Now that is coming from a professional saying that, and you on the other hand now as a mom, you are thinking, oh, you sleep training your baby, you are doing the baby good. No, you're harming that child's brain. So I beg you, if you're in the habit of trying to follow the bandwagon of people sleep training, or you want to take people's advice, okay, let me pattern my baby to do certain things, you need to go and do some research, dig deeper before you follow people's advice and do what is going to be harmful to your own child. Okay, so now you know what sleep training is, and I still find it weird, and I really hope that this video has educated you as much as it has educated me about the dangers of sleep training babies. So let your baby do what your baby needs to do, and do not suppress your motherly instincts. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I really hope you're going to come back to watch my next video. Thank you for always sharing, watching, commenting. I see what you guys are doing. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And of course, you know what to do. Share, subscribe, comment, and God bless you. Bye. It's been Essay Talks.